Hello and welcome to Super Mother's Day Sunday 2024. And on Super Mother's Day Sunday, we are examining whatever you want to examine: beer, wine, liquor, liqueur, coffee, soda pop, or soft drinks as they call them in Louisiana. Lemonade, iced tea. You get the point. I have decided to bring back a blast from the past. You've not seen this beer on my channel since last Sunday when we did Stout Sunday, but I brought it back from way last week. Well, I wanted to bring it back. This is the last of two bottles. Aldi did have a bunch of it though over there. Could go buy some more, but I probably have enough, 4 will be enough. Barrel aged stout, which I think it should have a hyphen there. Barrel aged should have a hyphen, but they don't. So I'm in Louisiana.
What's going on?
Hello. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Stout Reviews, and Beverage Ramble is in Georgia. And I'm bringing back something that hasn't been shown on this channel in a week.
Yes. From our friends at Octopi / State of Brewing / Campanology.
Campanology. So this is from State of Brewing Barrel Aged Stout, and it's 11% alcohol. There's Jean-Pierre's channel. And so this was $11.99 for a 4-pack. So about $3 per bottle.
When I did my peach ale review, which I'm sure you're probably going to watch, and I'm going to say, ooh, that was rough.
I didn't see that in any store. It's got a little smoky. I didn't see that in any stores, but here I go. I'm going to pour mine, and then I'm going to let you show yours. So I'm pouring. It's not going to give much head of foam at all. It's a little thin beige head in this big snifter glass. Very dark brown, nearly black looking. So State of Brewing, Octopi, Campanology, so on and so on. Cheers to you, Wayne. Now, let me put that in the banner.
Sorry about that.
Nope.
Let's send a link to my friend so she can watch.
She can watch it away. She can subscribe to this very channel.
Yep. All right. Well, nothing says Sunday morning, starting off with Corona La Familiar.
Yeah, familiar, not La Familiar. Okay.
Familiar, sorry. Familiar.
No La.
Corona Familiar. They do sell the brown bottles here, but the cans and the brown bottles go very quickly. Very popular beer, especially where I live here. So good part of Atlanta, very good.
Okay.
Thank God for beer.
Yes, we like beer. Okay.
So, yeah, I got the page right up here in front of me. Holy shoot! Oh, I hit the wrong button. Darn. So I got to set these cookies with my birth date on. Yeah, very popular. I think more here. This is popular than the original, but the original's never going to go away, obviously. Just a 14 grams of carbs, 4.8 ABV, of course, 156 calories. The shareable 32-ounce packaging. That's the big bottles. Malty fruity, notes of caramel, bright rich crisp with notes of malt and cereals.
Sweetness. Okay, well, hold on. We'll come back and show it. We'll come back and show it.
All right.
And I'll bring it because I got it brought up. Okay, I'll just give you a quick rundown of mine, then we'll jump over to Jean.
No website, unfortunately, for your product, unfortunately.
No, I tried to look it up again, but Aldi just sells it. They don't promote it. Okay.
Occupy the website. They don't show nothing either. So.
No, they don't show any products because they just do contracts, so they don't have any of their own products. But and they don't tell you what kind of bourbon barrels, barrel aged stout. Now it said on the carton, the paper carton that it came in, that it said bourbon barrel, but here it doesn't say what kind of barrel. I mean, it could be a wine barrel, it could be, but it's bourbon barrels. Okay, who's bourbon barrel? They probably might change year to year because depending on whoever's got the deal with them, good deal for them. So the aroma in this snifter is, you pick up the dark roasted barley malt, which is like dark brown bread crust, and then you got the bourbon barrel. You can pick that up on the back side of it. It's pretty. Whoops. Let's see something here. I'm trying to fix this lamp. Sorry about that. Okay, I see what the problem. Okay, now I got it. All right, so now the taste. I'll sip on this slowly because this is 11% after all.
Yeah, my type of beer. Yeah.
A little weak for Jean, but he'll tolerate. Okay, it's a raisin. We said this last week. Raisin, like not the golden raisins, the dark raisins. The brown bread, chocolate, a little coffee, bourbon. Kind of tastes like Four Roses bourbon, but it's just a total guess. I'm still trying to find Four Roses blended whiskey, but I don't think I'll ever find it. Okay. The body's not heavy. The body's really like medium, which will fool you because you think, oh, this beer's kind of light. And then you drink it and you find out how light it is. You're going to feel light. It'll give you a light feeling, lightheaded maybe. So, yeah, it's a dangerous beer, but if you drink it slowly, don't go crazy with it. Only drink one in a day. Don't go. This is not something you want to drink the 4-pack. You'll wake up the next day and say, man, who washed and waxed my truck? It's all clean. And then it'll come back to you later that you did it and you don't remember. Okay, so that's very scary. So I love this beer. It's really delicious. It's as good as some of these barrel-aged stouts that you can find, not as good as others. It's certainly better than that nasty Four Roses Brooklyn Black Ops thing in the pint can, which I thought was terrible. Then I revisited it. It was still terrible. And then David and I did a duo review and it was still terrible. And then I watched other people's video reviews and they said it was terrible. So, I mean, if 8 out of 8 people are saying it's terrible, that's a good chance it's not a good product. But anyway, now to jump over
of course, the chocolate stout was pretty good. The by Brooklyn.
Yeah, but that barrel aged.
I gave it a C when I reviewed it. I think I gave it a C. I wasn't too.
That barrel aged was a train wreck. Now Jean-Pierre's going to make a run for the border.
Yes, Corona Familiar. So from our friends at Grupo Modelo, 4.8%. As I said, I was reading. I do not want to see this. Okay. Yes, in English. That's what I want to see now. Now, at one point, I think Modelo now is the best-selling beer, or Corona, whatever. One of the two Modelo.
Yeah, Modelo Lager Especial.
So ingredients: water, barley, malt, and non-malted cereals and hops. So it has a really nice crisp taste to it, as you can see. Paid $2.69 for the can. A little high, but whatever. But you get the brown bottles, and of course this now I think they do sell the 12 packs in certain stores.
Oh yes, bottles over here at Walmart. Mm-hmm.
So there's everybody. Cheers. I just had breakfast this morning. I had the rest of my burger that I made on Friday, and I didn't eat it yesterday because I was out and about and stopped at a couple places, but at a friend's, and so I ate the rest of that burger this morning. So beautiful looking glass. So let's have that. Cheers.
Cheers. And I think the IBUs is about 19 on it. They used to show that on the website, but they don't. Here's the history of Corona.
IBUs on there. Yeah, you're right. Very good, very crisp, refreshing. I think the least expensive of the ones that are reasonable is the Takata beers, which we'll be doing on Wednesday.
Yeah, Tecate.
Tecate, excuse me. Tecate.
Yeah, not Takata. Yeah, Wednesday.
Not Tecate titanium. Never again. That's gonna be put in my body.
That titanium, I bought the first can I bought was in Mexico, and it was 5.5. It was 5.5, and I brought it back, and I was like, wow, and it didn't taste very good. I was like, oh man. And then they came out with this 7% American version, and it was even worse.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh no, man, these people.
Chalky, had a very chalky taste to it. I was like, nah.
Oh yeah, it was.
Just no. So this is good. Again, imagine this. I've never had this on draft. I don't think I've had any Corona beers on draft, which is kind of interesting, especially go to some of these restaurants because, but there's 2 Mexican restaurants right near me here. But yeah, kind of weird. But I'm sure if this was on draft time, man, it would be just bloody awesome, man. But it's a good beer, and like I said, all food styles, not just seafood, Mexican food, obviously, but you can do some fish, some shrimp, grilling and squeeze a little lime juice on top of it. Or what is that? That popular salad that they use a lot of seafood in it, and they squeeze some lime juice on top of it.
Oh, that ceviche, whatever it is.
Ceviche, right? Yeah, that. So, and of course, any salad, and of course, hot wings, or of course, the traditional wings. And what more can you go? Can't go wrong with it. This is really good, my friend. I'll get my score coming up. The battle of the Mexican beers. You got Grupo Modelo Especial, Negro Modelo, excuse me. Corona Light, Corona Familiar, Corona Premier, Victoria, Pacifico, and I think that's it of the Grupo brands versus the one from Heineken Mexico, Tecate Light, Carte Blanca.
Well, here's a lineup. If you look at their website.
Yeah, Bud Light, of course, yeah, Bud Light.
But like some of the products we don't get around here, like Leon.
And then Lao, was that Leon? Oh, Leon. Okay, Leon. Okay.
Lion, yeah, Leon. We don't get that. We don't get Montejo. I've seen it.
That one right there. That chelada right there. The Victory Chamoy, Vicky. What was it? Vahoy Chamoy next to
Victoria Chamoy.
Yeah, that's a good chelada.
I've never seen Vicky Chelada or Vicky Chamoy. That's a Victoria. I've seen Victoria, of course. I've never seen Modelo Trigo.
Nope.
I've never seen Modelo Noche Especial. That means Christmas time Modelo. Nope. I've never seen Corona Ligera. Well, of course, I've seen Corona Extra, but not Corona Extra Ambar.
No.
They're claiming it's Ambar. Yours does look a little brown, but it might just be for the brown bottle, but it does look a little brown. Corona Cero, no alcohol, don't want to see it. I've never seen, well, you might. I've never seen Modelo Ambar. Never seen Pacifico Light. Pacifico Suave. What is it? It's probably like a ultra light. I've seen Busch Light around. I've seen Guinness. Now there's Tijuana. Never seen Tijuana. I've never seen Victoria Ligera.
Nope, haven't seen that one either.
I like that bottle, 1.8 liter. I've never seen Boca Negra Dunkel, Boca Negra Pilsner. I've never seen Cucapa Oscura, Border, or Kolsch. Now there was Cucapa beers. No, you know what? I did get Cucapa. They used to sell it. They must have bought it. Cucapa was like an independent craft brewery in Mexico. So I guess the big boys came along and said, you want to sell your company? Well, we don't know about that. Well, how about this much? And they show them the checkbook. Oh, yeah, we'll sell it.
Water. I see Mike's. Yeah, I seen that bottle of water, but yeah.
Perrier. All right, so It's your favorite thing, Mike's.
Like I said, it would be great if this was on draft. And I'm sure many of the Mexican restaurants, especially if you go down there in those countries, they'll probably have it on draft too. The big keg, which would be awesome. This is if you're on draft. It's
now we have Apple.
Apple. Good day, sir.
Hello, Invasion.
Man, what the heck is going on? I've been sitting here for 5 minutes. Been looking at the whole lineup.
Yeah, we got
on down.
You got to look at some nice stuff though. Darlington.
Nice very good collection, Dave.
Hot. Oh, that it's a little something I picked up through the years here and there.
Good.
I like Lone Star, but we can't get it in Louisiana. Okay, now David has a
Lone Star here. Oh, Red Dog. Oh, Red's Apple. Excuse me. Sorry, Red Dog. Sorry.
Got the classic, one of a kind out of the famous continent of Africa, Reds. This is coming in at 5.0 alcohol. This is a beer beverage. So
beer with apple.
It is a cider, and it's not.
No.
So this is an apple flavored beer. It now claims that it's brewed in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but we know that was untrue for a long time. It was bought out.
They got bought out, so they started brewing it over here also.
Yeah. So this is quite popular. I picked it up. I haven't had it in a while. It pours out like a soda pop or soda or pop, as some people call it, only. It leaves little to no malt head on it. None. So to me, it looks like a ginger ale. It's very bubbly, like a soda pop. Yeah.
It looks like
apple.
Looks like a sparkling apple juice.
Yeah, or like a dark ginger ale. I have had the Reds Hard. But you know, when you get it hot around here, you don't want to start mixing heat in with those heavy alcohol things. You just want something refreshing, like a nice lawnmower.
Oh, yeah, the Reds Wicked is at 10%. I mean, 8%. 8%. So it's a little heavy.
Yeah, that's kind of like chunky and heavy. This one's smells real good. Should I go ahead and do the taste, or?
Yeah, you can do it. I'm showing the African website for Reds.
Oh, okay. They got a fancier label than we do. On that label, the top label shows the leaf black, and it's on the other side. On this one, it's gold. Well, actually, it's red embossed in gold. That one's just the opposite. That's gold embossed in red.
I'm trying to see what this other beer is. There's Reds Strawberry and Reds Dry. Okay, there's something called Reds Dry. Well, you know, we don't get Reds Dry.
I think we get peach and apple here.
Yeah, peach and apple, and sometimes black cherry and stuff like that. Lemonade.
I didn't see it. Like I said, I just picked it up on a whim yesterday. I was like, oh, look at this. I haven't seen this in a while. Let me go ahead and pick it up. See what it's all about. No, it's still coming in. I got it at a convenience store. I expected the price was going to be high, and it was $9.99. So that's not too unreasonable. I picked this up as low as $7.99 in some places. But yeah, it does not taste like beer. It tastes like apple juice. It even has like that kind of candiness going on with it. So,
and they're always telling the grocery store.
It says.
They're always telling the grocery stores to put it in the beer section, but the grocery stores always put it by the ciders. You know.
Well, I mean,
even here, even at the liquor store, they put them all by the ciders too. The Reds and some of the other.
I can see why some people think it is.
Jack Daniel's mixed cocktail, whatever that is.
Yeah, some folks think it is like a cider. It tastes like one. So I think it. If you really taste it, it's kind of got that a slight chalkiness to it.
What's the 8% one that I like?
Liquid or something like that.
Reds. Well, yeah, the Wicked. Yeah, Red's Wicked. Yeah, those are the ones that are 8%. I do enjoy drinking those. This is a little light for me, but sometimes light is okay. You got to go easy.
They use natural flavor. Now look what they say on the website here. It says, if sold in Minnesota, it's only 3.8% alcohol.
But it's brewed in Milwaukee. So
right, but when they send it, the ones they send to Minnesota, they drop it to 3. They make a special Minnesota blend at 3.8 because Minnesota has very strict beer laws and they try to take the fun out of everybody's life.
Just like in Utah. Utah the same.
Must have a lot of problem drinkers in those states.
There's the peach.
Yeah, I saw that one yesterday.
Peach.
Notice it says on the website at the very top before it goes into the description of the product and into the picture, it says our beers. So they are classifying this as a beer.
It is a beer. And there's Red's hard,
tastes like beer.
Red's hard apple strawberry. Here's the strawberry. And there's also the black cherry, which you barely ever see black cherry. But yeah, it's made with beer, but it tastes like juice.
Tastes like apple Kool-Aid to me. That's exactly what it tastes like. And a little Flintstone vitamin on the back end.
Uh-oh.
That's that chalkiness I was talking about.
Here's some frequently...
Whatever vitamin you had chewable as a kid. That's what it tastes like in the back.
Here's a frequently asked question section. Is Red's a cider? We're a beer. How many calories? 165. Is it gluten-free? No. What's its ABV? 5. Do you have 30 packs? We do not currently sell 30 packs, although you're welcome to buy 5 6-packs.
I've only seen this in 6-packs and in bottles.
What's the difference between ale and cider? Red's is an ale, getting its alcohol from fermented and malted grains. Cider gets its alcohol from fermented apple juice. Is it on tap? Yes. Nationwide. Who makes Red's? Red's Brewing Company, Milwaukee, a subsidiary of Molson Coors. Red's is a refreshing beer plus the crisp taste of apples. What's an ale? It says, what's an ale? In a nutshell, an ale is a type of beer brewed using a warm fermentation method, resulting in a sweet, full-bodied taste.
Oh, man. Look, there's that one ingredient that's going to pack the weight on.
Corn?
Dextrose.
Oh, dextrose, corn syrup. Yeah.
Dextrose.
Is Red's a malt liquor? No. Red's is an apple-flavored golden ale. All right, so that's it. And doesn't look like they're showing Red's Wicked. They might have canceled. They might have got rid of Red's Wicked. I don't see it. They used to have a link where you could go to Red's Wicked. Okay, anyway, we'll give scores now. Let's see, any more comments?
You doing the Aldi barrel age? Or you already did?
I'm bringing it back from way back last week.
And I got Corona Familiar, Dave.
I was getting ready to say this is a repeat from last Sunday.
Yeah, not your children's apple drink. No, but if a child drank it, they would probably think it's.
They wouldn't even know. I mean, especially with somebody that can't even taste alcohol. There are some folks that can.
If you told them that was apple juice or apple cider, I'm sorry if you said this is apple cider, they'd believe it.
I would if somebody gave this to me. I wouldn't even question whether it was cider or Kool-Aid or whatever. I'd just say, oh, yeah, tastes a little off.
Yeah.
Tastes fermented.
Yeah, I'm not for sure what they're getting with the Flintstone vitamin effect going on with this.
Okay, I'll show y'all one more thing before I give the score. I was asking a question. Here's the answer to my question.
There's Wicked within.
So I see they have a new label now, and they
click Find Wicked and see if it's in our area.
Just now, that's again. Red's Wicked is not a Miller brand, is it?
Molson Coors.
Molson Coors. Yeah. So they've got the apple, black cherry, lemonade, and sour apple.
Angry Orchard. Angry Orchard is the brand from Boston Beer Company, right?
Boston Beer Company, correct.
Okay,
That's a cider, which is a wine. So, okay, Red's Wicked, 8%. Let's see. Find it.
Use your location, Jay. There you go. That's a big area code. Should be able to find it.
Man, no locations found in Metairie.
Oh, wow. Try the city. Try like 70122. Yeah, 125.
Okay, so what we're having here is we're not getting it. We don't get it anymore. I knew I hadn't seen it in a while. Oh yeah, so Reds is off the map for Louisiana. Reds has been pulled from Louisiana. Oh well, not Reds, but Reds Wicked. Oh well.
Guess it's only a matter of time before this Reds leaves the market. But I don't really see this one going anywhere because this is popular. I see people buy this like crawfish boils.
Oh yeah,
So,
I see people buying it a lot. I never did see people buying the 8% too much. I think it was they just found it too
I
strong.
don't really believe that something that big and poppy is all that popular because then it starts to compete with your Four Locos and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
Then it starts going all over the place.
yeah.
So I don't really see a lot of people drinking those. I didn't, even when you can find them every place. Now, can you still find them? Probably so. And probably some obscure little corner mom and pop
Maybe
area.
in Florida.
Oh, probably in New Orleans somewhere. You could probably find it in a little neighborhood area.
Well, you saw I brought the map up. It showed nothing, you know. I could look on the distributor's website. Let's see, Crescent Crown.
That's a distribution website. What I'm saying is that you could probably still find it in certain areas that it's been sitting or that they brought it in illegally.
Oh yeah, I know of a store that they call it hot shotting.
Yeah.
Like they can't get the beer in their area, but they own a chain, so they get the beer at another chain. So what they do is they let the beer come into that chain in another district, and they bring it in privately to their store, which is called hot shotting it. But that's actually illegal. It's illegal to sell a beer that's not distributed in your area. But I guess they figure nobody's gonna notice.
Well, distributor notice it when stuff goes out of date and they try to return it as a rebuy back.
Yeah, and they're like, this doesn't come up on our system.
Right.
Because it can't, because it wasn't ever officially sent to that store in that district. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. I'm gonna. Oh hell. Okay.
By the way, this is sweet. Let's see if it's got a nutritional breakdown on it. Probably not. Oh, it's got something on here. (17.1) carbohydrates. That's from the dextrin. Or as they try to hide, people call it corn syrup. 165 calories. Wow, this is a big one. I guess that makes it really sweet. Alcohol and sugar.
I was trying to look up the Crescent Crown distribution, the Red's Wicked, but I'm not seeing.
That's okay. I think you're fighting a losing battle.
Yeah,
So,
keep showing Beaumont. Keep showing Beaumont, Texas. That's not doing me any good. Okay, so I'm going to come back and give a score. So Aldi, don't bother looking on the Aldi website, and don't bother calling Aldi because Aldi has no public telephone. They won't answer the phone.
That's why the prices are low at Aldi's.
Right, they have no customer service department. So if you call them, you'll get a message saying Aldi has no. Well, you can't call them because they don't have a phone number. So you can't find this on the website, but we know it's in the stores because I was at Aldi last week buying bread and
More.
oh, they had, I bet you they had 24 packs on the shelf, $11.99.
Wow. And
Yeah.
I assume you got more.
No, because I was thinking it's getting warm and I've had enough of this stuff, and I would like to try some different stouts.
You could
But I
age
was
it. You could age it for like 4 or 5 months, and when it gets cold again, try it.
man, at 11%, you could age it for 4 or 5 years.
Plus.
Yeah, so I'm tempted to buy it, you know, but I saw this new Jim Beam rye whiskey that got me my mind. I'm gonna do that on show and tell. So that had me all like in a frenzy. I almost went to Total Wine yesterday, but instead I stayed here and I went work at the St. John Ministry of Care for 2 hours. We were sorting out canned food to give out to people that have no money to buy food. So I went and helped them for 2 hours. I said, well, that's more important than buying more whiskey. But anyway, but when I saw that Jim Beam, I was like Fred Sanford, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna score this as a great product, and there aren't too many stouts that are this good that you can get for $3 a bottle. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think when we did that last week, I wasn't as enthusiastic about it as you. I did appreciate the fact that you got a strong bourbon presence with it, but I kind of felt like it was overpowering of the stout, and I found the stout portion of the product to be a little weak and thin. Like
it is not, yeah, it's thin bodied. It is thin bodied, medium bodied, but
it's almost like a weak porter. I mean, I found something like breakfast stout, which is a lot cheaper to be a
from Founders
full body.
Yeah, but as we all know, these stouts have been thinned out over the years. But I think it's a great value for $11.99 a 4-pack.
Let me add one thing about bourbon barrel stouts. If you're going to bourbon barrel stout, you better make sure it's ready for the barrel. Meaning that better be a thick stout, because just the alcohol of bourbon itself is going to thin it out.
Yeah, this is not thick.
No.
Now, whose bourbon barrels are they using? I doubt it's Pappy Van Winkle. It's probably something more like Benchmark or
cheapest they can get their hands on, like anybody out there that's in business.
Whiskey, like, you know,
very old Barton could be,
you know, put stuff like that, you know, possibly.
You put down very old Bartons.
Well, very old Barton has barrels, but they're probably cheap. That's probably why they're using
devalue very old Barton.
Huh?
Did you just devalue very old Barton? By saying, oh, they're probably just using like very old Barton.
Well, I don't have to devalue.
Yeah, someone else, like, I don't know.
Maker's Mark, possibly.
Cheap, Maker's Mark. Oh, no, they're not using Maker's Mark. No, I mean, very old Barton is inexpensive. I found it.
Like I love very old Barton. That's a good bourbon.
Yeah, and like I said, I found it in Mississippi when Jean and I met up during the scandemic, and we went shopping around, and then we went on that nature trail where Jean thought we were going to be attacked by a bear.
And I got the Easy Rider Old Milwaukee cans at this store. I said,
oh right, those the motorcycle event that they had. What do you call that in North Dakota?
Sturgis up the
Sturgis, the Sturgis thing. All right, now I'm scoring this a 94 out of 100. Now Jean-Pierre is going to score his Corona Familiar.
Yeah, it's empty right now. I just finished it off. I was a little thirsty, but got Old Milwaukee. Anyway, for this one, I'm going to give it 93 out of 100. This is a really good product, very enjoyable. Love it. Pair it with anything. Not just Mexican food, but compare it with a good salad, you know, a good Caribbean food, good seafood. You know, it's a perfect complements those meals that I mentioned, or those foods or entrees. So 93 out of 100 for Corona Familiar.
So what makes it different than the Corona that we're used to seeing in a clear bottle?
I guess it's not skunk, and it's
two different.
Because they're using
Two differences. Two differences. It's got a slightly different label, and it uses a brown bottle.
Obviously.
Uses a brown bottle. Okay, wait. You asked a question.
You said two differences and you just named them.
Uses a brown bottle.
You can only use your words. Two.
Okay, it's three differences. Uses a brown bottle, has a different label, and it's 4.8, whereas regular Corona is 4.6. So it's a little bit higher alcohol. And then John, right when you were trying to join, John and I, we noticed the Modelo website says it's an amber. It is.
I sat here and I watched the whole thing trying to get on.
So it was. It's like I said, it's enjoyable. But the amber thing, I would love to try it. That amber, if it's, hope it's nothing similar to the Dos Equis. Obviously, Dos Equis is another company owned by Heineken Mexico. But
they're claiming that Corona Familiar is amber. And I noticed when you poured the glass, if people watched the video, it was pretty dark. Corona Extra. Yeah, it was dark.
It could be, but very enjoyable. So,
by your synopsis, Jay, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing different with the actual beer product itself because you pointed out labels and vessels.
And just the ABV is higher. The regular
ABV is a little higher.
This one's 4.8.
It's completely the same.
Except it's a little bit stronger, 2 points stronger, 4.6 to 4.8, but it's not much different. No,
you're absolutely sure it's the only difference is the alcohol per volume.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. And it has, I think, one different IBU. I think Corona Extra is like 18 IBUs and Corona Familiar is 19.
So in taste, what makes this so different?
Not much.
Oh, all right. I was just curious.
It's a little more flavorful because the added ABV, but really no difference. Again, the ABV is only by 2%.
Yeah, and 10 years ago, they could only find it in California. You could never find it around here. And these California people would show me photos, say, look at this Familiar with the brown bottles. And I was like, I never heard of that. Then it started showing up at Walmart. But I just checked the Walmart website. It's no longer sold at Walmart over here. So I think it might have faded away.
Yeah.
Louisiana is not really that big of a Mexican beer place. But
I always figured, the city itself, I know y'all not in New Orleans, but the city is very diverse, and that you get all different styles.
It's just a few brands. Yeah. It's a few brands that get their following. You got your Dos Equis, your Corona Extra, and your Modelo Especial, and beyond that, it's not really anything else.
I'm actually 1 mile from the line. 1 mile.
You're not even 1 mile. It's less than a mile.
Yeah, it really is. It's less than a mile. It might be like 3/4 of a mile or something.
Yeah, I've checked it. It's close.
Yeah. So I was just curious. I mean, why go through the big effort of changing labels and changing bottle color and changing an ABV that's slight and give it a different name just to put it out unless you're going to improve the flavor?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. It's like
I was under the impression, without doing a proper research, that's my fault, that the product itself was changed in such a way via the Mexican corn as opposed to the high fructose, the GMO corn.
No, it's all in Mexico. It's all from Mexico, so they're all using that masa corn.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a good question. It's weird. I can't figure it out. I know when I was trying to sleep last night, though, the termites kept making me wake up.
Not the Aurora Borealis.
No, the termites, they kept crawling on me, my face.
I did see some weird looking clouds in the sky yesterday when we got out of my daughter's graduation. I looked off to the west, and the clouds were kind of wavy like that before the sun went down. And then when the sun went down, there's this hue of orange along the horizon.
Well, when I was up at 2:30 in the morning this morning, I looked to the north and it looked kind of purplish. But other than that, I didn't see anything.
We're not going to get much. We're too far south. That's incredible to see something like that down here. But the solar flare, what it did is it caused the jet stream itself to split. So it's been pulled to the north, and then another part of it's been pulled to the south. And next week we're going to have some really crazy weather where it's going to start sucking in this energy off the west coast of Mexico. It's going to be pushing it into the Gulf, which we all know what that means. So we may have a early tropical depression coming our way because of this.
Which is very early. We're not even in June.
Very early. We're about 2 weeks away from the official kickoff of Buy All Your Water and Beer for the next 5 months.
Yeah, June 2nd and 3rd, around that time.
First. It's officially the first.
Hurricane season, yeah.
And then they ramped it up. It used to just be till October. Then 2005 changed all that. Then they moved it to November, and all of a sudden they moved it up almost to Christmas now because we got something in November.
The Gulf.
I always say whoever can predict what's coming out of the Gulf in such a fashion that it's gonna give us a negative effect in weather is just a genius, and good luck.
Now, Nash Roberts, are you going to give us your score?
Gulf Coast, the Gulf Coast / Atlantic.
Just call me Nash Roberts.
Yeah.
That's an honor. Thank you.
Well, also remember, it also affects the Atlantic coast as well. So
yeah, it does.
Won't affect me. I don't care. All right, as you can see,
Georgia
Reds looking like apple juice or looking like a light beer. Claims to be a beer. I'm not really getting any beer off of it. I'm getting something that tastes like cider. There is a slight Flintstones vitamin thing going on, and there's an undertone of the graininess, very light that you can taste. It's filtered really well. They did a really good job with this. Other than the Flintstone vitamin thing going on, it's really good. I'm going to give this A. I'm going to give it like a 91. I think we've done reviews of this in the past, and maybe my grade was higher, maybe it was lower. I don't know, but every time you drink something like this, your taste buds pick up something else. For instance, like I noticed there was a comment about me scoring Budweiser in such a way that I didn't like it at one time, then I did like it, and that's fine. People's. I think products change over the time, and the Budweiser that I was alluding to, I didn't like, was based off of a Budweiser that I tasted a while back because for some reason I got a bad effect from it, and so I'm not gonna drink Budweiser for a long time. And then we did a blind taste test, and I was like, oh man, they changed it. It kind of tastes like Bud Light a little bit.
Yeah, that was a good video.
Yeah, that was that's the ode to the blind taste tests that are done. Sometimes you're tasting something and it brings that product in such a way that your mind tastes something that the label's not telling you to taste first before you taste it. So I had a different appreciation of Budweiser, and when I was second time doing it on the live, it actually tasted pretty good. So, and that was on fresh Budweiser. So, anyway, yeah, this one's pretty good. It tastes more like a Kool-Aid with a little vitamin aspect, and you can taste slight graininess to it. But other than that, it's clear, clean, and delicious.
All right. Now we're going to do any show and tell. So we got Tecate beer coming out Wednesday. I know it's not that popular anymore. A lot of places don't sell Tecate like they used to. So Mathern's sells Tecate Light. That didn't do me any good. So I went to Kangaroo Express, and they had Tecate 12-pack, so I bought a 12-pack.
So even in your area, you have to go off the beaten path to find something that you want all of us to track down to do on a certain day, which you know is going to be next to impossible to find.
Well, it's around, but it's just not
even in my area.
It's not around like it used to be 10 years ago.
I got a huge market to choose from.
Yeah, you could probably find it. You could probably get it at Rouse's. Yeah.
I don't want to buy a 12-pack. I don't really like it.
Yeah, you won't be able to find a single.
No.
Not 10 years ago. Yeah, you could get a quart brown bottle now. Now you'd be lucky. you'd be lucky to find 12 packs.
Don't challenge
What?
me.
Well, actually, I bought a 12 pack because you'd be
Don't
lucky to
challenge
find
me.
6 pack. You'd be lucky to find
Challenge me
6
to go
packs.
find a single somewhere. I bet you I'll find one.
I don't know about that. It'd be almost impossible to find brown bottles. But so that now next
Safe
Sunday.
Single.
Next Sunday will not be joining y'all. Yeah.
I know Jean-Pierre can't join next Sunday. Next Sunday is another Super Sunday, and then this coming Friday and Thursday and Friday, I don't think we're going to do any Thunder and Thursday or Fandango Friday. Too bad, but we'll get back to it.
Sports related, right?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
phone phone stuff.
Now, as far as upcoming videos, I did a recording of this. I did a video for this bourbon, which I got it for like $11.99. It might have been $12.99, but me and Jean-Pierre were going to all these different liquor stores when we were in Pascagoula.
Yeah.
And I found this, and they had the 100 proof. They had the white label, the 100 proof, and they had this one. But I said, I better just get the 86 because I had the 80 already. And I could have bought the big, huge glass bottle for $20.99, which would have been a better value. But I said, I don't need that much of it. So this is from Barton. They got bought out by Sazerac, and David was asking me, is this the bottle from before the buyout? But I don't think it is. But the question was, did it change? I don't know. It may have. Some people claim it did. But there's no age statement, so we know it's at least 4 years old. It's 86 proof. You basically can only find it in Kentucky. I don't know if Georgia gets it.
We get very old Barton.
Oh, Georgia gets it. I know Mississippi gets it. Louisiana certainly does not. It's got the same bottle. It's got the same exact bottle as Hartley Brandy, or that bourbon they used to sell at Total Wine called 2 Stars. Same exact bottle. Same exact bottle. They used to sell Weller. If you remember, 20 years ago, Weller used to be sold in this bottle.
Yeah.
A brown version, Weller, but now Weller changed the bottle. All right, so that's coming up, and here's the rye whiskey I saw that just showed up at Total Wine. That's why I wanted to go there yesterday, because this is the new, but it's really the old. They brought back the old rye from Jim Beam. This is the Jim Beam 80 proof rye. It's at $15.99 a bottle, of all things.
For Jim Beam?
Rye.
Man, those Asians want to make a lot of money off of this new company they bought, huh?
Yeah, and if you remember, for the longest time, they had the green bottle, Jim Beam 90 proof, pre-prohibition style.
Like the Jim Beam bottle and bond. That's good.
Yeah, but it looks like they're getting away from the 90 proof and going back to the 80 proof. So I would like to find
the original Jim Beam before they were bought out. This Jim Beam Black.
Oh, before the buyout, yeah.
8 years. You don't get 8 year now. They went to extra age, and now they're moving more to a 7-year label. I'm here.
7 year, yeah. So they've changed it 3 times in 10 years, 15 years.
So, you get 30 pack above Pabst Blue Ribbon now. Okay.
See somebody's like putting some big box.
An 86 pack, yeah. Pabst Blue Ribbon has the 180 pack. 180.
So now you need a hand truck to go pick it up and bring it to your car. Isn't a 30 pack enough? I mean, you put 2 or 3 of those if you're inclined to buy 2 or 3. I don't know why you'd want to buy 2 or 3.
630 pack. 630 packs. 180 pack.
Wait, what's the point?
Just to show off.
Basically.
Yeah, so if you're in a fraternity, yeah, I could see that.
So, hope you all enjoyed the dreaded video I posted of the peach ale from Campanology Brewing Company. It was supposed to be kettle sour. Turned out not to be. More of a wheat flavored beer. So I got that up on the channel right now. I have a couple of more beers. In fact, let me go ahead and show them to you again. Y'all didn't see it, so stand by.
According to my Google search, very old Barton is next to impossible to find outside of Kentucky.
Yeah, it is.
So that's what it's saying.
All right.
No, that's not a joke. The 180 pack is not a joke.
Yeah. Yeah, I see some advertising on Facebook, on social media, and they have it say, hey, damn, that's a lot of beer.
I mean, if you were going to drink it all and you could drink it within the Best Buy date, it would be worth it as long as it was no more expensive. You know, it's the same price. Okay, now,
Strawberry crate. This is
never heard of it.
This is at 5.5%. I bought this at also Trader Joe's.
You could order that online for $8.99.
So,
I mean,
Man, I do not like hard cider. I'm sorry.
yeah,
No,
I'm not a fan, but like I said,
very
I
old
need
bottle,
diversity.
you can order it online and they'll ship it to you.
I just need a diverse. You know, hey, like I said, with my channel, I have to be diverse.
Right? Yeah, I do reviews of it, but I just don't.
From Printers Ale, Printers Everyday Cayenne, if I pronounced it correctly, IPA. This is at 7% ABV.
Okay, 50 bitterness units.
And the last one is from Gate City, Lime's Gone Wild, Mexican lager, 4.8%.
I do not know why everybody wants to make a Mexican lager.
I do. It's all the rage right now. From Arches to this company, especially several here, these local breweries here in the state, by me here in the ATL region. I don't know. They're trying their best, but again, am I willing to spend that much money for that? No, I'll go get me a Corona, or I'll get me,
Miller High Life.
Oh yeah, that too, and put some lime in it. There you go. Hey, easier said than done. Yeah, I'll be joining you Wednesday for Takata. I gotta say this. I gotta put a joke out there. I'm sorry.
Tecate. No, don't put that joke.
Tecate, 7 Eastern, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. I will not be joining. Of course, no Fandango Friday or Thundering Thursday, and no Super Sunday. I will be on assignment, and I will be back for the following week. Here's the joke.
No, put the bad jokes on your channel.
Wasn't Easy Rider a condom brand too? I said, I don't know.
We got a subscription. You got like an online subscription to like 1,001 bad jokes that aren't funny. All right, but well, I hope you get your money's worth. Looks like you're not. But
no,
anyway.
well, this is the one I didn't want to. I posted. It was that. Okay, what did the woman at the beach say to Michael Jackson?
I'm sorry your hair got burnt.
Excuse me, sir, but you're in my son. That's it. I'm sorry.
Michael Jackson going to jail. Michael Jackson going to jail.
I'm banned next week. That's it. I'm done.
Michael Jackson showed up in court dressed like Captain Crunch.
I am banned from Fandango Friday.
Do you remember when Michael Jackson showed up in court dressed like Captain Crunch?
Yes, I did. I remember that. I remember very well.
I thought he always dressed like that. That's just Michael's attire, man. You know, like nowadays, since the pandemic, people's constant attire is pajamas. You see them everywhere. They're in their pajamas. They're going all over the place in their pajamas like it's nothing.
Completely crazy. Yeah. Oh, one more. I think I might do this review today.
So I did. I don't know what the shipping costs on this, but there's a liquor store in California that will send very old Barton to my address for a total of $11.07. They're just waiting for my credit card information. So I may just go ahead and order it. Even if the cost, the shipping cost is twice as much, I find that at the price of gasoline, if I was to drive to wherever you guys went and got it, Pascagoula, Mississippi, it would be a 6-round trip. I would be lucky if I could find it, and I may walk back with nothing.
No, I would wait on that because I might be going to Alabama in the next month. So I'll
no buy liquor in Alabama.
No, but I can buy some in Mississippi on the way to Alabama. So I would wait on that if I were you. And if I see some very old Barton for like under $15, I'll get it. I'll pick it up.
So if ith was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's
Right.
not.
Meaning-
it's good.
meaning
It's good. I agree.
I got the bird in hand right here. So why would I not go ahead and pull the trigger when I
Go
got
ahead,
the bird?
do it. It's your money. Do what you want. It's your money.
Either way, it's gonna be my money, whether you
I
get
know,
it
but-
there or if I get it here.
But you won't have to pay shipping if I bring it to you.
I don't even know what the shipping is. I'm gonna look into. I got to weigh everything out.
Now, if it's free shipping, that's a different story. Yeah, you got it.
I don't
made.
know. I don't think anything's free. Coming out of California,
No. All right.
No.
So any promos?
activate PayPal on this. What's that?
Any promos?
Nah, I just get the same old stuff. I mean, do you want me to show the same old stuff I've been showing?
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna get
I
going.
guess
I'm
Sierra
gonna go.
Nevada. I could show Sierra Nevada summer.
No.
I just been
You
getting
tried-
old faithfuls. I haven't been stepping out.
Just to let the viewers know, we tried to do a video yesterday, and my camera stopped working, and it turned out that it was the memory card that
Been
went bad.
crapped out.
Yeah, the memory card. I didn't know that. I didn't know those would go bad, but they said if you keep deleting, erasing stuff from them, and adding new stuff, it wears them out. I didn't know you could wear out metal.
Yeah, you can. Apparently. I'm trying to think. Did I get anything new? No, nothing. You know, I could show y'all some of my old stuff I got. I still got this giant thing left.
Eagle Rare. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's about a half a fifth left, I would think. I got old bottles in the cellar still. I got old elk I bought, which was crowd pleaser. Jeez, everyone loved it. You can see there's the stash in the back. You know, there's all kinds of stuff. And then there's these guys all up in here. I got a couple of new Scotch whiskeys. I got a really good gift. No, but that's it. Reds is the only thing I got new.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you the first. I'll show you the first. Before we get off the air, I'll show y'all the first ever Eagle Rare bottle that was put out on the market in 1975, 49 years ago.
Didn't it look like a wild turkey bottle?
If you notice something about Eagle Rare 49 years ago.
101.
Age
You know
10
why?
years. Age 10 years, but
101. 101 is highlighted on it. You know why? Because they were all about competing with the turkey, man. This one's 90.
yeah, now it's 90.
But it's still a 10-year.
Yeah, but I bet you back then you could probably just buy it on the shelf without being allocated.
Yeah, probably. So I haven't seen this in a long time. I mean, not even like in areas. You know, I did run across this guy wanted a ridiculous price for it too. Ran across Weller 10, I think it was, the black label. This guy wanted $200 for it. I was like, man, the brown water, keep it.
Black.
Yeah, it sounds to me like it's time just to find something that's newer and better. You know, there's something I did find. It's new to me. Was this, and this tastes better than Weller to me.
Oh,
and this
really?
is, well, you can no all you want.
No, I didn't say oh no. I said oh really.
Yeah, this tastes better than Weller to me. And of course, this is a store pick, and usually the store picks are better than the normal ones. But I did look this one up, and this one was retailing out to about 70. But I got this for 30. And opened it up in a crowd, and boy, it lasted about 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, I got a couple tastes of it. It was good. Real good. It's rich, flavorful, full. Really
All
good.
right, well,
One of those old Seagram's created ones, but it was good.
hey, as long as it tastes good, that's what matters. So now it's time to take a nap.
Okay.
It's
Not
time
for
to
me.
take a nap while you're on air. But that's cool. That's cool too.
No. Just
I took a nap when I was in air. When I was in the air from United States to England, I was sleeping on the plane, so I was taking a nap in the air.
and this is the other. I had one more thing to show.
Merlot.
Carlo Rossi Merlot. So watch the peach ale review. Give me your thought. Hopefully, y'all are able to get it at your Trader Joe's, and give me your thoughts on it. No. I'm just on my phone sending Mother's Day greetings again. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms watching around the country, around the world. Happy Mother's Day.
And excuse other than the obvious guy.
I took care of my mom yesterday, and she's good.
Yes.
So,
Oh no, I'll watch that video because I like Carlo Rossi Merlot.
no, not that. I'm talking about the peach thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know if I'll.
Campanology. If you see it,
My favorite Carlo Rossi is the Burgundy. I like Carlo Rossi Burgundy, and I like the Gallo family Burgundy.
Yeah, those are
All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and bugger out. It's been about an hour. We just
all right.
seem to be rambling now, so it's good
Yeah,
talking.
we are.
You know,
enjoy the family, Dave.
Yeah.
Enjoy family
Happy
time.
Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and you guys have a great day. See you next time.
Likewise.
Bye.
So the Burgundy's good. The Pisano, of course, I've grown up with. So yeah, and but that was that peach ale really kind of got me got duped in.
Yeah, you probably only paid $3.99, right?
Yeah, so
$3.99 for the bottle. $3.99.
it was $2 for the peach. I'm talking about the peach ale from Campanology, Waunakee, Wisconsin. Try it out. Tell me what you think of it. If you do see it at Trader Joe's,
Assuming I see it. What was the price?
$2 for a can, for that a pint can.
That's not so bad.
Yeah. So
I'll try it if I see it, but I don't go to Trader Joe's too much because every time I go to Trader Joe's, I'm always disappointed, So, all right. Well, y'all take care. Thanks for watching, folks. Been a good hour. And everybody have a good Mother's Day. Bye-bye.
later, y'all. Happy Mother's Day.